Why do we sit here being silent, watching our leaders turn into tyrants? Have they forgotten which side they're fighting for? Checks and balances set aside and rule of laws, youth and ours, and Constitution openly ignored. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Is it time for right and left to join a greater cause? Man, I'm not okay. The rich claim to be victimized just to attack the marginalized. Is 1% really worth more than all the sick and poor? Always preaching about fellowship while planning their dictatorship. Now we've seen how all of this plays out before. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Time for you and I to join our country's call. Man, I'm not okay. Ever wonder all the mystery? Why they whitewash our history? Keep dividing is their plan. All in all, such a scam. Algorithm very sly, only used to spread the lies. Politicians know well, hate is simple to upsell. Man, I'm not okay. Think we are being played. Time for you and I to join our country's call.
We are not okay. America is not okay, and we all know that. Former Congressman Joe Walsh, this is The Social Contract with Joe Walsh. Let's figure out how to get okay together. Hey, someone who watched yesterday's show sent me a very constructive note and said, Joe, I love you, but you're too negative. You're too negative. I thought about that. And I get that. I understand that. It's hard not to be negative. It's hard not to get down every day. It's hard not to be overwhelmed every day, right, by what's been going on. But I hope that you all don't think I'm too negative about where America is at right now with this guy in the White House, because I believe my most important message that I try to convey most every day, and I will try to convey today as well, is this: you and me, we have the ultimate power. I mean, what did we talk about yesterday? Yesterday was the 5-year anniversary of January 6th. And my message yesterday was really simple. Use what you felt that day 5 years ago yesterday. The anger, the sadness, and fear. Use that. Channel that. Every single day between now and the midterms, that fear, anger, and sadness you felt 5 years ago yesterday, and use it to help defeat Trump and his political party this November. We've got the power. I still believe that. I hope that's not negative. As bad as Trump is, as non-existent as Congress is, as cultish as my former political party is, as dangerous as they all are right now, I still believe that you and I, the American people, have still the ultimate power to do something about it all. And that's still the power of the vote. The vote. That's not negative. Now look, I get it. It's hard not to be overwhelmed. And someone very close to the Trump administration who still talks to me and who has always talked to me privately has said one word over and over to me year after year about what Trump tries to do. And that word is chaos. It's what he's told me privately. Joe, he's told me privately, if this fucking guy has any strategy at all, his strategy is just to be off the charts chaotic, to throw 1,000 pieces of dog shit against the wall every day, to numb the American people. That's what Trump does, Joe. He told me off the record privately. He wants the American people to just be fucking exhausted, numbed, and overwhelmed with all of his daily dog shit that he throws against the wall, that we just look the other way. We're exhausted. We give up. We whatever. And he and the people around him can then do the things they want to do. So I get that. That is their strategy. And we're in the thralls of it right now. I mean, look at the headline yesterday. Keith, you got that on Greenland? Okay, so we invaded Venezuela. And now the president of the United States is speaking openly about taking Greenland by force. So again, where we are, we invaded a sovereign nation and kidnapped that sovereign nation's leader. And let's be really clear, after a few days, after the dust has settled, Donald Trump's been very clear about why he invaded a sovereign country. Oil. He wants their oil. And in fact, he tweeted out yesterday, man, we're already getting millions and millions of their oil. It's all bullshit. It's all illegal. It's all unconstitutional. But Trump's been very clear. He invaded Venezuela for the oil. And now he's talking about taking Greenland by force. So a couple things here this Wednesday. And I did a TV hit in the UK last night. And again, as I always do, I find myself, whenever I do any sort of media on the other side of the pond, I always find myself saying the same thing. And what I said on this TV show last night was, guys, we were talking about Greenland, Trump wanting to take over Greenland, Trump wanting to attack NATO, attack Denmark, whatever, right? I said, guys, stop. Just here's the deal. As long as he is in the White House, Donald Trump, America is not your friend. I'm telling all of our European allies this, and I've been saying it for months. As long as Trump is president, America is not your looks like maybe I lost our connection. There, we're back. We're back. Thank you, my friend. Again, my message last night was, as long as Trump is in the White House, hey, all of our European allies, wake up. As long as Trump is in the White House, America is not your friend. We're not your ally. We are not part of NATO. You've got to accept that truth. I tell our European allies, France and Germany and the UK and all the rest. I know it's a horrible truth. It's a scary truth. It's an unpleasant truth. The president of the United States is not your friend, free world. Again, this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, to any of our European allies. Donald Trump, Putin invades Ukraine. And from the moment Putin invaded Ukraine, Donald Trump has been on Putin's side. So this is not a news flash. But it goes to my central point this morning. It's still hard for so many people to accept the truth about Donald Trump. not just regular people, not just people who have podcasts and shout into the wind, world leaders. I mean, the head of France, the head of Germany, the head of the UK, they don't want to grasp and accept the scary truth that Donald Trump is not on the side of the free world. He's not their friend. The president of the United States, that's a really scary truth to accept. But our European allies had better accept it because it is the truth. And when he posts about, I want Greenland, right? Like a 4 or 5-year-old child stomping his feet. I want Venezuelan oil. I want Greenland. You better take him seriously. Denmark, all the rest of you, NATO. Wouldn't it all be surprising if Trump orders our military to try to take Greenland by force? That wouldn't be surprising at all. If you accept the truth, the hard, scary truth, that Donald Trump is not on the side of the free world, Donald Trump is NATO's enemy. And as long as he's in the White House, my European friends, America is not your friend. You got to accept that and proceed accordingly. See, like once you accept the truth about Trump, man, you are liberated. And that's my message to all of us right here at home who feel overwhelmed with everything that's going on, right? Accept the truth about Trump. And it still amazes me to this day, so many people don't and can't. You're grasping for how to explain why he does what he does. Accept the truth. He is a psychopath. Accept that. What does that mean? That means he's only capable of thinking or caring about himself. He's humanly capable of only caring about himself. Accept that truth. He's a dangerous madman. He is utterly lawless. He is corrupt. Every word out of his mouth is a lie. Accept all the worst about him. And then that will dictate how you act. Donald Trump stood in front of all the House Republicans yesterday at a retreat at the Kennedy Center. It's probably the only performance that the Kennedy Center will hold this year. And man, Trump spoke to these House Republicans for about an hour. And I mean to tell you, if you took the time to watch Trump's speech to House Republicans, you'd come away convinced that this guy needs to be institutionalized. If you took the time to watch him, not only was damn near everything out of his mouth a lie, that's a given, but he said, you got to take back, you got to keep control of the House to save me. It's all about me. I'm going to be impeached if the Democrats take back the House. He was singing songs. He was dancing. He was talking about women. It was, again, just to keep it simple, if you watched him yesterday in front of the House Republicans, you would believe this guy needs to be put in a home. Why am I pounding on this Wednesday? Because I think this is the message for all of us on how to proceed, certainly the next 3 years, most certainly these next 11 months until the midterm. Man, If you pay attention politically, you're not going to be able to make your way through every day unless you liberate yourself and accept the truth about Trump, that he is a madman. He is one of the world's worst human beings. He is out of control. He is dangerous. He's a psychopath. He's a criminal. He's lawless. He's corrupt. He's a pathological liar. Accept all of that and accept the other scary truth that nobody in my former political party between now and the midterms is going to stop him from doing anything. Again, I know that's scary because we've seen what this past year has looked like. Oh my God, what will next year, this year look like? I get it. That's scary. He's an out of control madman taking countries, doing whatever he wants to do, and the Republicans will not stop him. His voters won't stop him. His party won't stop him. Conservative right-wing media, nobody will stop him. That's scary truth number 2. But you have to accept it. And if you accept it, again, you'll feel better every day. You'll be liberated every day, and it will help dictate how you behave. So, people like me, people who have microphones, people who have platforms, people who are in the public eye, I accepted the truth about Trump a long, long time ago. And I accepted the truth this past year clearly that nobody in my former party is going to stop him. And so it dictates what I do. And what I do with the platform I have, having accepted the truth, is to every day on every damn platform I go on, I do my best to simply inform the American people as best as I can what's going on. I take those 1,000 pieces of dog shit that he throws against the wall every day, and I try to grab 2 every day and say, focus on these 2. And every one of us with a platform, once we accept the truth about Trump, our job is to put the information out there so it makes sense to the American people. Because look, the job for all of us, again, is to defeat Trump and his party in November. For everybody, and so for everybody listening to me right now, for those of you who are in the audience, for those of you who are just regular folk and your voters, accept the truth about Trump, accept the truth about my former party, and then your job these next 10 to 11 months is to ignore the bullshit, focus on what matters, what's put in front of you by sources you trust, and hopefully I'm one of those sources. And you spend the next 10 to 11 months until the midterms keeping your circles informed, keeping your friends and neighbors and colleagues informed, on your social media platforms, keeping people informed on what matters. And we just keep marching ahead every day. We don't ignore Trump. The worst thing to do is ignore Trump. But the most helpful thing to do is to take the 1,000 pieces of dog shit he throws against the wall every day, right? And grab 2 or 3 of those that are really, really important and spread the word about 2 or 3 of those every single day or every single week. Inform people we know about those 2 to 3 every single day and every single week. It's like keep your head down. Keep your head down. The goal is Trump and the Republican Party needs to be spanked in November. And those of us who are Democrats, I'm a new Democrat, those of us who oppose MAGA and Trump, there's not much more we can do right now, but inform the American people on a daily, weekly basis and make sure we win in November so that Democrats can take back the House and put a bit of a check now on what the madman is doing. Take back maybe the Senate and then put an even bigger check on what the madman is doing. Keep your eyes on that prize. Don't be overwhelmed by the 1,000 pieces of dog shit he throws at the wall every day. Again, find your trusted sources, and hopefully they're focusing on the 2 or 3 things every day you and I should focus on. But job one, guys, is for all of us, from Macron in France to you and me just sitting here, accept the truth about Donald Trump. Because if you, no matter how scary it is, because if you don't, we may not defeat him in November, but you're never, ever, ever going to make your way through the next 10 to 11 months. Hey, by the way, let me quickly hop to one other quick topic. I'm going to play a video right now. Hey, Keith, let me ask you a question. If we play that video, can you not mute me, or can we not do that? Well, go ahead. Hey, Keith. I'm going to go ahead, Keith, and start playing the video.
I can record for my safety, right?
What's that?
I can record for my safety?
Sure. I'll put this on there. How'd you get in the United States?
Huh?
How'd you get
Are
in the
you a
United
citizen?
States?
Yes.
Okay.
¿Qué?
How did you get in the United States?
¿En español?
Just a citizen. You speak English, right?
Un
Citizen
poquito.
from a house that is known for targets.
I'm a citizen.
You a citizen? Okay, I'm gonna run you and make sure you are, okay?
Actually, Keith, stop the video.
What about him?
Let me do that and get the sun out of my eyes. Stop the video for a sec. Thanks. I think I'm back on air, right? Right. Stop the video. Let me explain quickly, guys. Thanks, Keith. My bad. Let me explain quickly. Get the sun out of my head. There we go. This happened a couple days ago in North Carolina. ICE and Border Patrol agents illegally stopped 2 U.S. citizens. They questioned them without legal cause. They took their licenses, and they admitted on camera that the men were allowed to record, and then they were still attacked. In one video, in the video, one man asks if he can film for his safety. The agent says yes, saying that he'll have to put his mask on. The agents take their licenses, ask where they're from, where they live, what they're doing in the area, all without any legal authority. The men cooperate anyway. Then the situation turns dangerous. Another agent suddenly tells the driver, "Turn off your video. You're being detained, so you are not free to record." That's false. Recording law enforcement in public is legal, including during detention. The driver calmly refuses, keeps one hand on the steering wheel as instructed, and holds his phone in the other. That's when the agent lunges for the phone. The agent throws himself into the car, trying to grab the device. When the driver moves it away, the agent assaults him. The agent then illegally opens the car door, something the driver correctly points out they are not allowed to do. The agents keep demanding the filming stop as multiple agents keep reaching for the phone. It escalates again. Only after all of this do the agents finally release them. Why? Because they are U.S. citizens. The stop was illegal. Thank God they were filmed. This is why we've launched Paxis. We'll put that video up. We'll put that video up. It lasts about 4 minutes. They stopped 2 U.S. citizens who showed them the proof out of the gate of their citizenship. And ICE and these Border Patrol agents don't give a damn. And then they proceed to violate every single one of the civil rights that these two American citizens have. Thank God, again, that these two men continued to film what ICE is doing. This was just one textbook example of why immigrants and American citizens in this country need to know desperately what their rights are, what they can and cannot do. And this is why we've launched Paxis, a Know Your Rights app that we're going to be putting out later this month of January. We all own this thing. We're crowdfunding for this thing. So please go to Paxis.app, Paxis.app. It's our GoFundMe link. Give what you can. Read about it. Read about what Paxis is. Give what you can and share the link with others. It's so important that immigrants in this country know what their rights are, know how to protect themselves legally. It's so important that American citizens, I mean, in this case, in North Carolina, these were two American citizens pulled over. Showed them the proof of their citizenship right away. And the ICE agents didn't give a fuck. And then proceeded to break the law repeatedly. Thank God it was still filmed. This is happening all over the country every single day. Hey, thanks for listening today. By the way, my Substack, if you'd like to support and subscribe, is socialcontractwithjoewalsh.substack.com. socialcontractwithjoewalsh.substack.com. We will put the full 4-minute video of that altercation, that stop in North Carolina, up on our Substack so you can check out the whole darn thing. If you'd like to send me an email about anything, please do. All one word, the social contract with Joe Walsh at gmail.com. The social contract with Joe Walsh at gmail.com. Liberate yourself. No matter who you are, no matter how big you are, no matter how public you are, no matter how regular you are, right? No matter how big your sphere of influence, liberate yourself. Accept and embrace the scary truth about who and what Trump is. And then keep your head down. And every day or every week, focus on what matters and put the stuff that matters in front of people you know. And that's how we will march, no matter what Trump does. That's how we will march to November, defeating him and his party in November. Thanks for listening, everybody. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, follow, and share The Social Contract with Joe Walsh on Apple, Spotify. Plus, don't forget to subscribe to The Social Contract on Substack. This has been The Social Contract with Joe Walsh.